on finding the good around you.
I'm Miss Johnson, and today I'm going to be reading one of my favorite books.
Well, we hope that you had a fantastic birthday.
And we wanted to take some time to tell you that we love you and that we miss you.
Hello, I'm Walter Davey, Superintendent of the Tuscaloosa County School System. Welcome to our graduation ceremony for Sipsey Valley High School's class of 2020. Although we are looking forward to honoring Sipsey Valley High seniors with an in-person graduation ceremony, the celebration you will watch this evening is an additional way to honor this class. With the uncertainty surrounding in-person ceremonies, particularly earlier this spring, it was important to the Tuscaloosa County School System to make sure we had a way to celebrate our graduates in whatever way possible. Also, due to social distancing guidelines and health concerns, we know some family members and friends will be unable to attend our in-person graduation ceremony. This was another reason we wanted to create a way for family and friends, wherever they are, and the entire community to celebrate our graduates. Class of 2020, we are proud of the accomplishments you have made throughout the years and the determination you have shown during this very challenging time to keep working toward your goals. We thank everyone for joining us for tonight's graduation celebration.
On behalf of Sipsey Valley High School, it's my honor to welcome you to our virtual graduation ceremony celebrating the achievements of the class of 2020. The love, guidance, and support of so many people have made this a very special day possible. It has been a very trying year, especially for our seniors. The loss of spring sports, band and choir concerts, and the prom has made it very difficult. Hopefully this virtual ceremony will ease some of the loss from this past semester. We're still hoping to have a ceremony this summer, which right now is scheduled for June the 25th at 7:30 on our football stadium. At this time, I will call Senior Aaron Barksdale to come forward to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Following this, Aaron Sanford will give the welcome, and Chase Callahan will extend a challenge to the class of 2020.
Please stand for the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Hello, my name is Erin Sanford, and I would like to welcome everyone to the 2020 Sipsey Valley High School virtual graduation. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. Go Bears!
Good morning, everyone. I'm glad everybody could make it today. I know we've all been fraught with worry as to whether the ceremony would proceed or not. However, it has, and I'm very pleased, as I'm sure you all are, to be here celebrating this momentous event here in person. To say that the past few months have been rough would be an understatement. I know we've all struggled and made sacrifices of some sort throughout these trying times. As with most things in life, there are always lessons to be learned. And I hope we can all look back one day and recognize what must be recognized and remember what should be remembered. The spirit of not just our nation, but our community and student body is one of great strength and resiliency. Let that be among the remembered. The remainder of our high school days were suddenly taken away from us, almost without warning, leaving many of us confused and upset over what could have been. While this year did not go as planned, it did still go on. Memories were made, laughter was heard, and tears were cried. We weathered storms and enjoyed calm waters. We had serious discussions, followed by bouts of laughter. Helping hands were given when needed, and open arms when one saw fit. Love was given, sympathy was shown, and support was provided. This year, while shorter than most, was full of life while we had it. Instead of mourning, let us celebrate what we did have. From the Friday night lights to our breaks and advisories, there was always something to enjoy, always something to look forward to in the coming days or weeks. These things create a wonderful life at Sipsey Valley for all of us. The only problem is that they gave our year the ability to fly, and that it did. One second, we were picking up our schedules, and the next, we were getting ready for spring break. We were always told our last year would fly by, but I never realized just how fast until it was already over. Everyone has carved out a path in the history of Sipsey Valley, leaving in its wake memories and stories for all of us to cherish and remember for years to come. While we may not all have the same memories, we all contribute to the story of our school. Stories that you can tell your kids. Stories where you did this and saw that. Stories that will bring us together in celebration. For at one point in time, we made up the life inside our school. However, that is the case no more. It is now time for our departure. We have been given a gift of education and skills taught to us by our great educators. But that is the past now. What matters is what we do from this moment on, what decisions we make, what paths we go down, and what we choose to do or not to do. Today starts a new chapter. The pen is in your hand, the book is open, and the page is blank. What gets written is entirely up to you. Do you want to be something that many read and draw wisdom from? A masterpiece that everyone wishes to read, or a story that sits on the shelf and collects dust? At the end of the day, only one person has control over that. That is the person that stares back at you in the mirror. That person that knows every piece of you, every thought, every fear, and every desire. It's that person that you can hide nothing from. That person you can never escape from, no matter how far you run or how well you hide. Who is this person? Well, that's for you to determine, not me. Keep in mind the words of the poet Dylan Thomas. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at the close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Our lanterns burn bright today. What will you do with that light? Remember who you are and where you came from. Do not forget yourself in this world that promotes short-term pleasure at the price of your integrity. You are all capable of achieving great things, no matter what job or position you may find yourself in. I encourage you all to listen to Martin Luther King Jr. for encouragement. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep the streets, even as a Michelangelo painted, or a Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. The only person holding your back is yourself, no one else. Anything that tells you otherwise is a lie. Keep your eyes on your goal and don't look away. Don't let the stands and the trash talk from the sidelines distract you from what you need to do. I believe that all of you can achieve great things, simply by putting in the work to be the best that you can be. I also believe that will be difficult if you choose that path, that you'll be tried, tested, pushed down, and brought to your breaking point. I pray all of you choose to get up and stand against the people that tell you you can't, and you prove them wrong. I hope you all draw inspiration from those who have came before us, from Moses, who led the Israelites out of Egypt, Patrick Henry, who proclaimed, "Give me liberty or give me death," and paid for it with his own blood. Winston Churchill's great words in a time of hopeless endeavor, to never, never surrender, to JFK's challenge, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. With the state our nation is in today, I believe we need that last one more now than ever. These people, leaders, mentors, all believe that their causes were great, that they support something bigger than themselves. All were willing to give their life for what they believed in, not just for a better life for them, but for those around them and those yet to come. I pray we never run out of such brave men and women to lead not just our nation, but our world into better times. I pray we continue to rediscover these great qualities and find the good in this world. The world we carve out today will be walked on by many to follow. What kind of world will we leave behind? I hope it's one that we can all be proud of. I challenge you all to go out and do great things, talk to amazing people, and visit beautiful places. To better yourself every day and become a person that you're proud to see staring back at you in that mirror. Let us depart on our journey today and do not as we're told, but as we should. Thank you. God bless you all, and go Bears.
I want to thank the many people that serve and help Sipsey Valley High School, along with all the other county schools. From the central office, Dr. Walter Davey, the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. David Patrick, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Pam Liebenberg, Director of Curriculum, and all the other directors that help run this great school system. I would also like to thank Mr. Don Presley and the rest of the Tuscaloosa County School Board. Let's give them a hand. Today marks a special milestone for the class of 2020. Graduation is one of the most momentous occasions in your lives. We congratulate you on your dedication, which has made this achievement possible. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Sipsey Valley High School, I thank you, seniors, for an extraordinary career here in the Valley. We hope something we did made a favorable impression on you, and we hope that you will carry that with you. Also, the desire to continue to grow in knowledge and learning long after you leave us. The friendships that you have made with fellow seniors, faculty and staff, and younger peers cannot be replaced. This group has displayed what Bear Pride is all about and has built and continued the tradition. They care about one another, their school, their families, and their community. My wish is that no matter where your future leads you, you will always look back fondly on your days spent at Sipsey Valley. I know Sipsey Valley is a better place because you were here. At this time, it's my distinct privilege to recognize a group of people who have inspired, taught, and nurtured and devoted themselves to these seniors. A group of highly dedicated professionals. The faculty members of Sipsey Valley High School are incredible role models and friends who care deeply about the young people that they teach. They take great pride in their students' success and help them to persevere when they face setbacks. Will the faculty and staff please rise? Prior to the awarding of diplomas, Mrs. Lee and I will have the pleasure of recognizing some students from the class of 2020 for outstanding accomplishments in the areas of academic excellence, attendance, and service. We are extremely proud of them. First of all, if you are a senior receiving scholarship money or entering into the military, will you please rise? Mrs. Lee will now come up to present the Outstanding Senior or Outstanding Citizen Award.
The first award to be presented is the Outstanding Citizen at Sipsey Valley High School. This award is especially meaningful because it is presented by the faculty to a senior who exemplifies the qualities of exceptional citizenship. This year, the Outstanding Citizenship Award chosen by the faculty will go to Chase Thomas Callahan, and Reese Aniston Barger.
At this time, I'd like to recognize a group of students who have worked diligently each year to maintain an overall grade point average of 3.5 or greater. This is a wonderful accomplishment, and you deserve to be very proud. As you come up, come to Ms. Lee, and she will hand you your certificate and stay in place for pictures. The honor roll students for 2020 are Luke Allen, Cooper Bailey, Reese Barger, Aaron Barksdale, Laura Booth, Hope Browning, Chase Callahan, Caroline Cox, Caitlin Cunningham, Ashlyn Deal, Haven Harbison, Irina Hunt, Caleb Junkin, Zach Kelly, Brendan Krebs, Michaela Lashley, Joseph Long, Brandon Moore, Peyton O'Hanlon, Shayna Pierce, Aaron Sanford, Michael Sellers, Adeline Spruill, Connor Thomas, Jalen Turner, Casey Willis, and Skylar Wright. At this time, I'd like to recognize the seniors who have excelled the most in the classroom over the course of their high school careers. This year, the student who has qualified as salutatorian has maintained an average grade of 98.28 in all their coursework since their freshman year. This student has meant so much to Sipsey Valley and has a tremendous future ahead of him in college and beyond. It's my pleasure to present to you the 2020 Salutatorian Medal to Anthony Montana Guin. Our valedictorian for the class of 2020 has maintained an average grade of 98.63 in all of his 4 years of coursework. He has excelled in every endeavor he has ever attempted and no doubt will be successful in the future. Besides his obvious intelligence, he is a model citizen, respected leader, and a driven young man. I am honored to present to you the valedictorian medal winner for the class of 2020 to Chase Thomas Callahan. Two Bear Awards will be presented to students whose service to and love for Sipsey Valley High School is outstanding. The criteria for the Bear Award are exceptional school spirit, positive attitude, cooperation with all, and true concern for classmates and teachers. In fact, the Bear Award is presented to the one who, in the truest sense of the word, is loyal to Sipsey Valley High School. Though many in this class deserve this recognition, today's honorees have brought exceptional honor to the school and their families through the obvious love, devotion, and unselfish service. Their classmates have recognized their loyalty and commitment to Sipsey Valley by selecting them. Today's honorees are Chase Callahan, and Hope Browning. No. By the power vested in the faculty and administration of Sipsey Valley High School, the Alabama State Department of Education, and the Tuscaloosa County Board of Education, we will now present diplomas to the senior class of Sipsey Valley High School.
John Calvert Abernathy. Michael Austin Adcox. Luke Timothy Allen. Derlicia Latasia Anderson. Michael Christian Arnold. Ashley Cheyenne Arrowwood. Jonathan Dwayne Baggett. David Clark Bailey. Cooper Donald Bailey. Kristen Annalise Ball. Reese Aniston Barger. Erin May Barksdale. Keontre Marcel Barnes. Peyton Wade Barrett. Jordan Elizabeth Bland. Jarrett Tyler Booth. Laura Adeline Booth. Haley Sierra Bostick. Alexander Davis Boteller. Isaiah Ahmad Bothwell. Madeline Hope Browning. Haley Grace Burrows. Andon Crawford Busby. Chase Thomas Callahan.
Preston Ray Christian. Kitara Renee Coleman. Caroline Taylor Cox. Caitlin Michelle Cunningham. Christopher Scott Dankson. Ashlyn Jesse Deal. Christian Siegel Dotson. Jackson Wayne Driver. Jonah Airy Duran. Gabriel Elijah Ellis. Calixto Rafael Francisco. Cheyenne Destiny Friary. Kaylee James Fuller. Ashlyn Michelle Gates. Wyatt Cade Hamner.
Trace Morgan Hannah. Alexis Mallory Harbin. Haven Brooke Harbison. Alan Dwayne Harmon. Takala Jamiria Head. Lane Dalton Higgins. Savannah Rain Holder. Kylie Lynn Hughes. Ariana Janae Hunt. William Andrew Johnson. Brandon Johnson. Makai Philip Jones. Caleb Daniel Junkin. Zachary James Kelly. Brennan Grant Krebs. Michaela Jade Lashley. Jacob William Logan. William Austin Lawler. Joseph Andrew Long. Elizabeth Marie Marlowe. Ian Stewart McCool. Brandon Lane Moore. Ashanti Monet Morrow. Brianna Nicole Murray. Peyton Nicole O'Hanlon. Shanna Faith Pierce. Melvin Curtis Pritchett. Malcolm Jamal Quinney. Zachary Allen Ramsey. Ayana Nicole Riggs. Krista Elizabeth Ritzheimer. Taquarius Malik Samuel. Matthew Evan Sanders. Erin Nicole Sanford. Lauren Elaine Sellers. Michael Terry Sellers. Maverick Shane Shinholster. Richard Blaine Smith. Kaylee Harper Smith. Carly Scott Smith. Taylor Nicole Smith. Nadia Danae Spencer. Adeline Brooke Spruill. Morgan Hayes Stapp. Jeannie Caitlin Stewart. Stephen Wesley Stroop. Tyler Reagan Terrell. John Connor Thomas. William Patrick Toney. Zeta Trejo. Mackenzie Denise Tucker. Jalen Monet Turner. William Nathan Turner. Max Denson Walker. Jamil DeAndre Ware. Jasmine Nicole Ware. Gabrielle Kirsten Washington. Amber Nicole White. Taryn Thomas White. Walter Cade Whitley. Casey Joy Willis. Michaela Marie Woolbright. Markayla Elizabeth Wright. Skyla Brienne Wright.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. To these fine graduates, we extend our best wishes and our love. You have made us very proud. You've been a great bear for 4 years. Parents, family, friends, I join with you in celebrating these fine young men and women who will now begin their journey into their adult lives. Thank you.
I just love the opportunity to build relationships, to get to know young people. You know, I just hope that in some way I can make the difference in the lives of somebody as the coaches and teachers I had made in my life.
Taking kids where they are and trying to push them forward and at the same time teaching them life lessons and not just teaching them reading skills and math skills, but teaching them how to be successful and how to tackle a problem and how to face a challenge and not just give up. That's my favorite part without a doubt.
Just the love for the children in general is definitely my why.
Teaching, it's a calling, that it's not just a job.
You're shaping these kids to learn things about themselves and to push themselves and persevere, and it takes a lot of patience, and it is a calling.
I'm laying the foundation for the rest of their academic years. I'm promoting the enthusiasm of learning and the enjoyment of school. I've always just known that I was going to be a teacher. There's no doubt in my mind that this is why I was put on earth. This is why I was put on the earth. I'm gonna cry.
When they announced that we weren't coming back, I really felt devastated.
It's not just routine, like it's a relationship. This is family.
That's why right now it's so sad, because they're not here and it's just such a sad, school's just empty without them in it.
Hearing from my students about how much they do miss school really warms my heart and tells me that I did something right.
When you see so many kids that do come back to you and tell you, man, you made a difference. You don't expect it, you don't get it, you know, nearly as much as you would hope, but it gives you a cause to sit back and say, man, maybe I am making a difference.
You know, we've already shot some of this video. So I wanted to show you what we have so far. We've been working on the ending. So I wanted to see if we could show you so that we can see if you have any ideas for how we end this.
Well, she always she did, I remember she
Maggie.
always
I
would
taught
do
Maggie.
commercial breaks, just in the middle of anything she was talking about. Like, she would have one word that reminded her of a story, and she'd be like, okay, it's time for a commercial break. And then she'd get into
Is she talking about me?
whole story, and we get to tell stories that reminded us
Oh
of
my
that
gosh.
same thing.
Mr. Workman is, I can honestly say he's a teacher like I've never had.
I love his class. His whole world of thinking completely changed the way that I have learned.
Miss Hagler, I appreciate you because you make people smile and have joy. Thank you for always making me smile, because you're a teacher that always wants people to smile and have joy and be happy.
So what am I doing here? Okay.
Coach Bramlett, he's probably one of the best guys I've ever had the chance to meet.
He's all about the wolf pack. The strongest member is going to be just like the weakest member.
Well, Miss Huggins is our math teacher, and she's very caring. She helps us, even if it isn't related to math. If we need to talk about anything, she's always open, and she tries really hard to give everything to her students.
Miss Williams is so special to our family. She pours everything into her content, into her relationships with the kids.
Just when you walk in her class and she makes you happy every day with her smile. She's not mean. She understands if you need to take a while to do a piece of her homework or something like that.
You can just tell that he's up there for a reason. He's enjoying his job, and he really has a profound care for his students.
She's really there for us. Even sometimes we give up, she's just there for us.
He's been a great coach. He's like another father to me. He just wants everybody to succeed in life. He gives you life lessons, and if you're down, he's gonna get you up.
Miss Hagler, I appreciate you because of the way that you nurtured my children. You encouraged them to be themselves, and that their best selves is enough.
Miss Williams, I appreciate you because you just make me feel special and you make me feel appreciated, and really you are just one of the best teachers that have ever just lived.
You have changed the way that I look at the world and look at education, and personally me wanting to be a teacher, just the way that you interact with your students, that's something I want to live up to. I hope one day as a teacher I can make you proud.
I have a new, even more respect for teachers from doing this on my own for a little bit at home. The appreciation is through the roof now for each teacher.
Miss Rita, I appreciate you because you make it fun to learn.
I thank you for all you do for not just my child, but for all the kids that you teach. Continue doing what you do. Much love.
I appreciate you because of the man you are and the character you show to everybody you're around.
Y'all would have to do something like that. You didn't tell me about this.
They have successfully evoked the emotions from Spock.
It really touches you.
Golly.
Lost for words. But it's moments like that make everything that we do so worthwhile.
It's, sometimes easy to feel, underappreciated or, like you're not doing enough. But to hear that, makes a difference.